Anyway, moving on, we're gonna get into the second song. Again, this is called Circle, and I have my outline over here where I make little notes just to kind of keep me on track. And I have here the words "one of the prettiest country songs ever," and I mean that it's just so cool. I played it for the wife last night, and the two of us were just like, "This is our story too." And I feel like a lot of people probably feel that way. So tell us about the song. You guys wrote this one together?
I think he pretty much wrote it. And if I did anything, I sat there and listened to it. Might have said, "No, I think I like what you did there better." But this is mostly a Max.
That's
song,
writing. That's writing.
Sure.
That's writing together. This was a weird song. The first verse, and I've never had this happen before. The whole first verse came to me in total. Like,
wow,
woke me up in the middle of the night, like we were asleep. And I opened my eyes, and that whole first verse was there exactly as it is on the record. And I got out of bed and I went into the bathroom and I sang it into my phone and then climbed back in bed. And then the next morning, listened to it. I was like, wow, that's actually okay. And so from there, it was just kind of where does this go from here? And it's not really a story song in as much as I like the fact that it's just like 4 little vignettes, right?
Yeah.
And I don't know. It's pretty. I don't know.
It's one of my favorites.
I don't know where that stuff comes from. But sometimes it comes in the middle of the night.
And this was the very first duo single for y'all, right?
Correct.
Right.
We went down and recorded it at Yellow Dogs?
Yeah,
with
Adam Oder.
Adam Oder.
So why was it this song that you guys decided that it was time? Because you guys have been together for a while, right? So
we've been married almost. It's 17 years. It'll
years
be
in November.
Yeah,
it'll be 18 years. Yeah.
We'll edit that out, Max. Don't worry. We'll.
I wasn't sure either. I was.
I guess because it was there and it was ready and we felt good about the song, and it just seemed like it was the appropriate thing to kind of lead off the project.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, and it's, to be clear, one thing we try to explain to people, every song on this project is going to have some circle reference or implication. So every song will either have, you'll be able to say, this is on the Circle project because
loosely though. Yeah.
I love that.
It's getting more and more like, that could be circular.
So we've probably got 5 songs done, and we're going in the studio in a couple of weeks to do another couple, 3 or 4.
I love to hear that, because that means you're hanging on to the tradition of song to song meaning something on a record rather than
and we'll probably put them out as singles, and then,
right.
But they do go to a collection. I just can't not do it that way.
Yeah,
I understand.
They go together for a reason, right? That's a truncheon of time. It's a slice of this period of our life. I don't know. That's just my poor old brain just can't do it any other way.
Well, I mean, as a fan, I understand both ways of doing things, but I would prefer to just be able to go wherever I stream music and play it from front to back. Like, that's how I always listen to music. So, like, a lot of times I won't even click on a single because I know there's nothing coming after it, right? Like, they're just
right.
Then I'm at the mercy of the algorithm, and then I end up with God knows who as my next song. So,
right.
I get it.
Right.
I didn't think about it that way.
Yep.
Yeah.
But anyway, guys, this is Circle, the debut single from the duo Max and Heather Stalling, live here on Boston Chris podcast. Y'all check it out.
Once upon a time in the middle of the summer, on a day with the sky built for blue, We were standing on the banks of a mighty pretty river, and the world turned around for me and you. Velvet sky reminds me of that episode in Arkansas. We were on our backs and talking about life. You described the difference between comets and meteors, and I fell in love again with you that night. And every circle brings me right back here to you. Then there was that time we were high up on a Ferris wheel, and in the distance storms began to brew. The man at the controls brought us down and gave us shelter, and the world turned around for me and you. And every circle brings me right back here to you. Now and then again, when the world feels different, it doesn't seem to care how we are. I am just content holding you quietly and feel it as we move amongst the stars. And every circle brings me, every circle brings me, every circle brings me right here to you, back here to you, back here to you, back here.